Hello and welcome to the boat shop. Today is Sunday, it is the 17th of August, I believe. And I just thought I'd give you a little bit of an overview on where things are at the moment. You can see on this side they've started putting a second coat of primer on the starboard side. So we got to get finished doing that. And the port side has pretty much got 2 coats of primer on it everywhere now, so we're in pretty good shape there. One of the next things we need to get done is we need to get the portholes installed, and unfortunately we ran out of the white primer, and I'd like to at least get one more coat of white primer around those where the portholes go in, so we can get that get them glued in there. And so hopefully we get that done this week, get the port lights installed, and you know, we've got 1 week left really where the boys are going to be here before school starts. So I don't know what's going to happen after that. Hopefully this week they'll get the fiberglass done. They got a couple pieces on back there, and they've got fiberglass on up until here, so I'd say they got the boat about 2/3 of the deck covered in glass. And I'm not sure what we'll do here inside the pilot house. This really doesn't need to be glassed, but yeah, we'll see. But Little John went ahead and got these little pieces put in here. This is the walkway, of course, that goes around the side of the boat, and we needed to get those in place before we could start building the pilot house, and before we could finish, you know, getting the fiberglass on, of course, too. So he got those on there, which is good. And now we need to get the rest of the glass on here. Then we'll need to go over, and they've done some sanding up here, quite a bit of it already on these seams. But we'll need to get another coat of epoxy on the whole thing once we get it completely glassed. We'll have to go over with another coat of epoxy. And then, of course, there's going to be more sanding where this overlaps down over here on the edge and whatnot. But we want to get the boat out of here this year yet, or we were certainly hoping to. And that may depend on what happens this week as to whether we get the get the boat out of here or not. If we get the glass on, get the portholes in, yeah, then maybe we'll be in a situation where we can try to get the boat moved out. I don't know, but with the boys now having to go back to school, and they all play football, so they're all involved in that, and that'll be practices after school, and yeah, so I don't know. I just don't know how this is going to work moving forward. Unfortunately, I'm not really able to do much work. I haven't really been talking about it much here the last couple of weeks. But yeah, my situation is better. I'm actually, I don't know. I had the edema, the swelling in my legs and feet and stuff so bad that I basically couldn't walk, couldn't do anything, and I had incredible pain with it too. So I was taking quite a few painkillers, but that's all getting better. That doesn't mean I'm getting better overall. Still got the cancer, and the cancer's not going to go away. So at some point it's going to get worse for me, and I just am not really able to do any amount of work at all. At the moment, about the best I can do is come out and show them a few things and supervise a little bit here and there, and that's about all I've been doing. And that's probably about all I'm going to be able to do. It would be nice if I could get some actual work done, but I kind of seriously doubt if that's in the cards. So we're going to have to hope Little John, and you know, and Little John he had COVID, got COVID last week, so he was kind of down for a few days with that, and he's probably still not feeling just real well. So yeah, we're you know, trying to do a little final push here to get the boat out of the building this fall, and get the pilot house built yet this year. Boy, I sure hope we can, but we'll just have to see how it goes. But anyway, that's just what we got going and how far we've come so far. And I'll leave it at that, and we'll talk to you again here shortly.
Okay, so right now, I'm just getting done painting. But Scott, Little John, Roman Keaton, and someone else is here to help get this wall down. And then we'll get the boat moved outside, hopefully in this week still, and just keep making good progress and whatnot. So we got the bottoms picked out, except this one's not that far. But Little John right now is cutting it. Because where it's supported, he hasn't cut that yet. And once he cuts that, he'll move to this side and cut this one. And if all goes good, the wall is gonna be off.
Give it a try!
You gonna get off the ladder first?
Yeah.
You should probably hurry.
Just ride it out.
Okay. I gotta get a good what? Oh! Oh!
Stop.
It'll be fine.
Come on.
Oh!
Alright, broke apart. Wall broke apart! John? Where are you guys?
John!
Can you tap this piece out of there? It's not sticking in there? This 2x6, can you get the sledge and tap that out? Yeah, I know, but... Ooh, I don't like that.
What? Scott. Did you get it? Did you give you from it?
Well, that's exactly what I was saying. You guys come on. Lift this off the machine a little bit.
Oh, we can do anything.
That's all. That's it. Going back a little bit. No, I'm still back.
That was heavy. We would have been fine.
No good.
No good, Antonio. We need to rebuild that now. Wouldn't we have to take that off anyways?
We're gonna be making a bigger wall now. Bigger and better.
Oh, we're gonna have to clean all that up.
Exactly how we want. Oh, it's down. Hey, we forgot some of those screws.
Guys, I didn't know if that was going to come,
Oops.
and the way it was attached, it would swing down.
I don't think that was
it
our
has
fault.
A lot more area it can cover, you know. And besides that, it swings down, and then breaks loose. Now it's launching clear out here. So.
Yeah, that's true. Never mind. Look, look, this the first time. This the first time the boat seen sunlight.
It actually has not even seen sunlight. No sun's touching it.
Okay, Brad. What about right about now? You see that?
That's reflected sunlight.
So we get to rebuild the wall now.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, I'll frame in a overhead door now. Don't have to put one in yet, but I'll frame it in. Well, there she is.
Okay, so where do we stand?
We still need to sand about 2 more pieces of fiberglass on the top, and then right now I'm just going around the whole entire boat to make sure everything is flush and everything is a-okay.
John, I thought you were going home a couple hours ago.
Well, I saw a couple of tools need to be rearranged to make it a little handier to find things.
Yeah. And yesterday they got this wall closed up with a tarp. Yeah. Try to keep a little bit of the weather out of here anyway until we get the boat moved out. And I think Wednesday we're going to try putting the portholes in. Yeah. And probably next week sometime we'll be ready to move it out. We shall see.
Huh?
I just wanted to do a little bit of an update here and let you know about this deal with this, taking this wall off here. This didn't exactly go as planned, although it went okay, I guess. Really, when I was envisioning this, I had envisioned making this whole wall just kind of like as a plug that you could put in there, and then take some screws and a few bolts out, and in the whole wall then would just you know, pull out. Didn't work quite that well or that way either. We had screws that we couldn't see that were still in place up there, and so when we went to pull the wall off there, it pulled apart, which is, yes, yeah, somebody wants attention. But anyway, it came off in pieces. Most of the wood is all salvageable. So it should be a relatively simple matter of putting this all back together again. A few pieces, of course, got damaged, I guess, but you can see there some dead. But anyway, yeah, not a real big deal. One thing, you know, it was 5 years ago when I built this, so I don't really remember the exact details of everything when I built this building in this wall. So, but I do remember thinking that it wasn't going to come apart as easy as I had hoped it would. Just the dynamics of the way this rigid frame arch worked and all that just wasn't going to be as smooth as I had hoped, and it wasn't. We kind of pulled it apart. It kind of fell on the telehandler a little bit, and it didn't damage anything though. So we were all right. But we're going to have to rebuild this now, and I know Little John was talking about that the other day. He really didn't want the job of rebuilding this. So I talked to Roman, who's been probably our top helper here. He kind of likes doing construction and woodwork and whatnot. So maybe between Roman and I, we can get this wall rebuilt after we get the boat out of here. We shall see. But Roman worked tonight pretty late. He just left here a few minutes ago. Today is Saturday, and he's got other things to do tomorrow, so he's not going to be here tomorrow, but he's talking about coming after school, maybe after school and then after football practice. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I told him to take care of his schooling and whatnot first, but if he's got some time available, we can certainly make use of him. But what we need to do in here, before we can get the boat moved out, we need to get the portholes in. And I think maybe I'm going to try starting on that tomorrow. Hopefully I feel well enough and have enough energy that maybe I can start getting these portholes put in. And we need to get another cover coat of epoxy on the deck. And that's what Roman was working on tonight, or today. And tonight was getting this all sanded so that we can get another coat of epoxy on the deck. And then get it painted. And then it can, and then the port lights in. And then we can get the boat moved out of here. So anyway, I will leave that as our update for this week. And we'll let you know how it goes next week.